Hello Capricorns. This is your reading for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for May 1st through the 15th. This love reading is for the general collective for entertainment purposes only. So take what resonates. If it does, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. If it does not resonate at all, please check your other placements, Moon, Rising and Venus signs. Appreciate all your love and support. Please know that the energies can be vice versa or interchangeable. These cards have been pre-shuffled, but just to get some energy flowing, I will shuffle them again on the camera. Please comment for details, feedback and in-depth private readings. Let's start with your reading. This is for Capricorn. Love reading May 1st through the 15th. Capricorn love reading May 1st through the 15th. The Lover's card flipped over. We'll see if it comes back again. Capricorn general love reading May 1st through the 15th. This is the general love reading for Capricorn May 1st through the 15th. Please feel free to get in touch for private in-depth readings if interested. The details of my social media and email address are in the description. This reading is for Capricorns. Just one large shuffle and then we will have your spread of cards. Capricorn love reading May 1st through the 15th. Okay, let's cut the deck and have your spread ready. What is happening with Capricorns at the current moment? The Hermit. What is the burden and challenge for the Capricorns? Knight of Swords. What is the reason of this reading? The Empress card. What is on the Capricorn's mind? The Nine of Pentacles. What happened in the recent past? The Page of Cups. What is there in the near future? The Four of Cups. How do my Capricorns see themselves? The Fool. The person that the Capricorn is dealing with, what is the energy that they're bringing in? The Ten of Swords. What is in the Capricorn's emotions? The Four of Pentacles. And what is the outcome of this reading? The Nine of Wands. What is the overall energy of the reading? It is the Seven of Cups. Okay, Capricorn, let's start. So at the current moment, you are in the Hermit mode. Hermit mode talks about self-introspection, guidance and solitude. Because of the lockdown, everybody is kind of in a hermit mode. We are all in isolation. We are restricted to our houses. We are indoors. And when that happens, we tend to get into self-analytical, self-critical mode. So you're probably in this isolation mode when you're, looking within and you are trying to figure out what happened in the past, what's happening now, what is going to happen in the future, and you're doing a lot of self-introspection. When you are in the hermit mode, it can also feel sometimes slightly low energy, like there's a dip in your energy because you're constantly thinking and you are literally measuring all the pros and cons of things that have been, things that are and things that will be. So you are in this hermit self introspection mode, you are in solitude, maybe you're feeling slightly lonely as well. The burden and challenge that you have right now is the Knight of Swords. because you're in this hermit mode, because you're isolated, you're um, restricted at home. All you want to do is break the doors open and just run away. So this is your burden and challenge, that you're so restricted to the indoors that you can't go out. The Knight of Swords is a short-lived energy. It basically literally means that you are in a hasty energy. So your burden and challenge is that you want to run away, you want to get out of the house, but you can't. The reason of the reading is the Empress card. The Empress card is the wife, the mother of the tarot. This is a strong feminine energy. This is the energy of somebody who nurtures. This is the energy of somebody who's caring. It is a motherly energy. So the reason for the reading is the Empress. Maybe you feel this motherly, nurturing, caring energy towards someone. On your mind is the Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles, a lot of people say, is the single ladies card. You can be a male or a female, but all of us do possess feminine and masculine energy. So when I say single lady card and you're a man watching, it can mean a single guy card as well. So Nine of Pentacles is on your mind. If you look at this, there's a woman and she has 9 pentacles and she has a bird sitting on her arm and sitting on her hand, and this woman understands her worth. So if you are with somebody in a relationship, you understand what you're worthy of. You understand if the person is treating you well enough or not. If you are single and you are looking to get into a relationship, you understand who is worthy of you and who is not. And you're not just going to pick up any Tom, Dick and Harry that's going to come and flirt with you. So you understand what is it that you rightfully deserve. And this is on your mind. You know your worth. You are confident in who you are and you know your worth. Single or committed, you understand what you're worthy of. In the past, you have the Page of Cups. The Page of Cups talks about synchronicity. So you were in sync. If you are in a relationship with somebody, you were in sync with that person. If you have been single, then you have been in sync with whatever you're feeling. I mean, in the past it didn't feel like you were out of place. Everything seemed to fit. In the near future, you have the Four of Cups. The Four of Cups talks about contemplation. So you're sitting and contemplating what will happen, what is going to happen. So if you look at this, there is a man, he is looking at 3 cups and he doesn't look happy, and there's a 4th one that is being handed over to him, but he's not paying attention to it. So you're sitting and contemplating, something will happen, and you're so focused on something that you want, that if someone else is trying to offer you something, you're not looking at it, you're rejecting it because you don't even know it's there. So this, for some of you, can mean that you are fixated on a person and you so badly want to be in a relationship with that person that someone else may be knocking on your door, but because you're constantly checking your phone for his text messages, you're not even paying heed to the knock on the door. So I guess you need to give yourself a break and figure out, maybe there's someone else. There's someone else in line who wants your attention, who's ready to give you the attention that you're not getting from the current person. This, for some of you, can also mean codependency. Maybe you are in a codependent relationship, which is obviously not healthy, and that is why you have this grim look on your face. This is going to happen in the future. So you might not understand that there's a new opportunity, romantic interest knocking on your door, because you're so fixated on what is happening right now, or your relationship might turn codependent. How do you see yourself is the Fool card. The Fool card basically represents a new beginning, innocent energy, spontaneous energy. So if you look at this man, he's standing at the edge of a hill and he's ready to take a leap of faith. And that's your energy right now. Like, you are so desperate to get out of the house, you're so desperate to just move out and run away, that you will take a leap of faith to wherever. I mean, even if you don't know where you're going, you will step forward, take that leap of faith, and see whatever the consequences come to you. So you are in the Fool energy. This can also mean that you're behaving childish when it comes to certain decisions, or you know maybe you have a few tasks at hand and you're like, it's okay, the lockdown is going to extend, I will do it later, it'll happen. Maybe you're in this childlike energy right now. The person that you're dealing with, the energy that they bring is the Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords represents crisis. If you look at it, there's a man, he's lying flat and he has 10 swords stabbed in his back. Maybe the person that you're dealing with was stabbed in his back. Maybe he is wounded, he's sad, he is upset over something. Maybe you had a fight and it turned out to be a major fight that he's not being able to get over. But understand, after the Ten of Swords comes a new beginning. So in tarot, you start with aces, 2, 3, 4, 5, so on, goes up to 10, and then there's an ace. An ace means a new beginning. So after 10, they say when you've seen the worst, whatever is going to come after this will be better. So your person is off to a better start. For a very few of you, and I hope that this doesn't resonate with anybody, but because it comes in my head, I have to say, Ten of Swords can also mean that somebody is sick. It can also mean death in the family, and I just hope that it hasn't happened with anybody, but the literal meaning of the card can sometimes be that as well. And I'm sorry if you've lost someone in your family or friends. Anyway, so what is in your emotions right now is the Four of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles is about possessiveness. If you look at it, the man has 4 pentacles, but he's holding on to one with so much passion and he doesn't want to let it go. So this is about holding on to something. Maybe you're possessive about your partner, maybe you're very protective of them. Another meaning of this card can also be that you're feeling very closed, you're not sharing your emotions with other people, which actually ties up with this Hermit card as well, because in Hermit mode, you're in isolation, you're secluded from the world, and you're just self-introspecting. So maybe you are, keeping everything that's going on in your head to yourself, and that is why you have this urgency to just break open everything and run away. Because you are so closed, you're keeping everything to yourself. Look at him, like his heart is literally blocked, so he doesn't come across as an open person. The outcome of the reading is the Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands talks about resilience, again, which resonates with the Hermit card, the Four of Pentacles. Nine of Wands basically means that this man has 9 wands and he's holding on to one with, so much resilience. He doesn't want to let it go, again, like the Four of Pentacles card. So the outcome of the reading is that whatever you are holding on to, you will still keep holding on to it. You're not willing to let go. You are stubborn. You are resilient enough. You are persistent, and you won't share what is going on in your head. This is the outcome of the reading. The overall energy is that of the Seven of Cups. The Seven of Cups talks about fantasy. So while in the Hermit mode, because you're thinking and overthinking about so many things, you're fantasizing about everything, about the things in the past that could have been better. I mean, maybe you would have said this, maybe you would have done that, things would have been different. And again, for the future also, you're fantasizing. But again, fantasy is just, things that we make up in our head. It's not that, it'll always come to reality. And fantasizing isn't always very good. There is one thing to fantasize and dream about something, and there's another thing to set a goal and work towards it. So all that you're doing is you're obsessively fantasizing over something. So just to tie down the entire reading, at the current moment you are in solitude, you are secluded from the world, you are in isolation mode, and all that you want to do is break open the doors and run away. The energy that you have is a very patient, a mothering, nurturing, caring energy. uh, how do you see yourself is the Nine of Pentacles. You see yourself as worthy of so much more. You see yourself, you understand your worth, and you're not going to take any bullshit from anybody. In the past, you had the Page of Cups energy. The Page of Cups talks about synchronicity, so you were in sync with your partner, with your career, with yourself. Sometimes, our brain and our heart doesn't say the same thing. So your mind and your heart were in sync in the past. In the near future, you have the Four of Cups card. The Four of Cups talks about contemplation or codependency. So you're contemplating something, you're wishing for something, you're hoping that something comes true, and you are so fixated on the three things that didn't work out that you're ignoring the fourth thing that probably might work out. So if you're after a guy or a girl and they're not giving you the attention that you need, and you understand your worth right now, so if they're not giving you enough attention, enough care that you deserve, and you might have this nurturing energy towards them. If that is the case, don't just fixate on this. Know that there is something else in store for you as well. How do you see yourself is the Fool card. You are willing to take that leap of faith. You are ready to break open the doors and leave the house and go wherever you want to go. So you have this, childlike, innocent energy that you want to jump at the first opportunity that is given to you. But an opportunity is there, but you don't even see it because you're so fixated on this. It's like, when a child wants something, wants a particular toy, and he's just crying, no, I want it, I want it, I want it. And then the parents give him something else, but he's so fixated on the toy that even if there's something better that's being offered to him, he's not looking at it. And that's exactly the energy that's there. But as soon as you see that opportunity, you will jump at it. The person that you're dealing with has the Ten of Swords energy. The Ten of Swords talks about crisis. Maybe that person is in grief, is in despair, is upset about something. Maybe he or she has been stabbed in the back, and they are in this crisis situation. In your emotions is the Four of Pentacles. Maybe because your person is in this situation of crisis, you feel that motherly energy towards them, and even though you understand your worth, you are so fixated on this one person that you're not looking at other options, and you have this caring, nurturing energy towards them. You are possessive and protective about them, but at the same time you're so close, you're not expressing how you feel. You're just giving. You are having that mother like energy towards your person, but you're not opening up as to what you want, and you're being resilient about it. You are not willing to let go. You are looking at those three cups and feeling disappointed. You're not willing to let go. Maybe you're fantasizing about a future with this person. Maybe you think things will work out well for the both of you, and when you fantasize, you overthink, you also get into that Ten of Swords kind of energy, and you feel despair. So this is what is up with you right now, Capricorns. Let me know if it resonates, and leave comments please. In case you are willing to get a full in-depth reading, please get in touch. Thank you.